May not be due to all the moisture. Well, this filled cell, by International Building Code, Florida Building Code, you must have a filled cell, steel reinforced concrete with a number 5 bar on either side of windows and doors. They have the steel there, but there's obviously no concrete, so it's hollow all the way up. The water, you can see on the pictures that I'll include, is coming from the roof. It funnels down on top of, it sits on top of the soffit and then drains down the block, drains down that empty cell in the block. So here's outside. So it's coming in a couple locations, mainly through the empty cell in the block and through the roof, the hole in the roof. But the caulking, I don't know if we can see that, it's a butyl caulking, which is not UV resistant, very cheap caulking, as you can see. And also the stucco, there's cracks in the stucco, and that's allowing the water to seep in. That's a secondary cause of the problem. I'll step up on the ladder. Also found the drywall to be 1/2 inch. It should be 5/8 in the ceiling, but it's 1/2 inch drywall, which doesn't meet the 1 hour fire separation, 1 hour minimum fire separation, which you need 5/8 in the ceiling, and this is 1/2 inch. So that's actually a very big problem. And the sample is, I sent it to the homeowner. There you can see the steel in there, but there's just no concrete. So that is where the water is coming in, mainly through the roof and then down through the block, through the interior of the block. If the block was filled with concrete, we wouldn't have, obviously there'd be no room for water. So it's a couple of problems. It's adding to all this moisture throughout the room, and the wet carpet and the mildew also. The mildew actually stretches along that back wall. We'll have to remove all that. Okay, that's it. Oh, the date today is the 21st of March. Okay, here is try to focus in on here. This is the hole in the roof. You can see the roof is just caved in. It's where the block wall, it's actually right on the hip. There's a hip that goes up this roof. So that's a very, very rotted. At least one sheet has to come out and be replaced. And that water, see the dark spot in there, was sitting on the soffit and then draining down into the wall. Obviously the column of block next to the window is not filled, so it's going in there. Oh, look at that. Looks like some beetles or something. Something crawling over there. Okay, that's it.